9 negatives in a relationship. Number 1. Hateful towards spouse. This can be crossing boundaries, like leaving the toilet seat up or leaving splats on the mirror from him or her brushing their teeth. Lying about money. Lying about empty containers in the refrigerator or in the sink. Devaluing your spouse's success. Not apologizing, when being hateful towards spouse, like yelling at you for asking him or her a question. Having an attitude towards your spouse. And not telling him or her why you have an attitude. Number 2. Disrespectful jokes. This can be by calling you fat. Calling your hair ugly. After you went to the beauty parlor, to get it done. Calling you a bad cook. And you may ask, why are you still eating the food I made? And he or she will say, that's the only food that I have to eat. Backhanded compliments. Like, those jeans look nice. But if you lost some weight, they would look even better. They always call out your insecurities and your traumas. They would say, if your mother had treated you better, maybe you would have been a better man, or, you're not a man. Your penis is too small to be a man. This can also be applied to women, like no one taught you how to have sex, the sex was trash. But all of this is said while they are joking. Number 3. Non-commutative. Using the silent treatment. Keeping the silent treatment going for weeks, months or days. And you ask them why he or she is not speaking to you and they keep the silent treatment going. Number 4. Dictating. Dictating in a relationship can be someone wanting to think for you. They want to dictate your thoughts and your actions. This is abusive. And without them saying, they think that you're their property. They try to dictate what you can wear, say, or how you should act around people, and even when you're not around people. They are trying to whittle you down to nothingness, to the point that you don't know if you're coming or going. Number 5. Eating pain. This can be seen as overeating. Because you're ignoring the truth. And you're hiding your emotions. You feel like food will make those feelings go away. But they actually don't. After that chemical feeling goes away, the issue is still there. You don't want to talk to your spouse. So you just eat. Number 6. Sexually incompatible. This happens in a lot of relationships, where they don't talk to their spouse and tell them their needs. They choose to leave that relationship. And go to another relationship, and the same thing ends up happening again. We have to tell our spouse what we need and what we want in the bedroom. That goes for men and women. No one should get offended by this, because you're not like the last person they've been with. Everyone is different. They need to know your sexual preferences. Number 7. Jealousy. They hate being away from you. And when they are, they contact you constantly. They are jealous of your success in your career, or in your startup business. And if you are getting your health together and your body in shape, they're jealous of that too. They are jealous over phone calls from the opposite sex. They don't want you to get into business with the opposite sex. They don't want you to work with coworkers of the opposite sex. This person has fear, anger, and anxieties that has nothing to do with you. This is past trauma that he or she didn't heal. Number 8. Property. Your spouse tells you how you should feel or think. When you give your opinion about something, they tell you what is in your head. As if they were in your head, saying, oh, you meant this. They tell you who you can and cannot talk to. They tell you what you should say on the phone, on a live recording, in a video. As I stated in jealousy, they don't want you working with female coworkers or having a female business partner. And women do this to men also. They agreed to be in a relationship, and if they want, they can choose to leave at any time. They are not your property. They can choose different, if they want to. They can choose someone else, if they want to. You two made an agreement, and at any time this person can change their mind. Number 9. Negotiation table. This should be discussed in the beginning stages of dating, about 2 weeks to 4 months in. Especially if you two are starting to get serious. Ask them, what is your love language? Are you a hugger? Are you a kisser? Are you a cuddler? Do you like communication as your love language? Another thing that should happen in the beginning is to be honest with one another. 100% honest. Tell your partner what you want and what you don't want. Tell your partner your boundaries. Respect one another's opinion. Ask your partner, does he or she have children? Do they have a business or do they work? Ask your partner what they think about health and fitness. Ask your partner, if something goes wrong in our relationship, Are they willing to seek counseling, purchase self-development books, or get a life coach? There's so many ways to keep a relationship together, but one of the best ways is communication. Without communication, your relationships will definitely fall apart. Now, if you sat through this whole thing, please like, subscribe and share, and leave a comment if you feel it's necessary.